Article 5. Duty of the court in connection to criminal acts committed and the stages of commission of felony.
Duty of the court in connection with acts which should be repressed but which are not covered by the law. And in cases of excessive penalties, whenever a court has knowledge of any act which it may deem proper to repress and which is not punishable by law, it shall be render the proper decision and shall report to the Chief Executive through the Department of Justice. The reasons which induce the court to believe that said act should be made the subject of penal legislation. The paragraph 1 talks about the first duty of the court that we should be repressed or controlled from our acts, although these acts are not under to our RPC or the revised penal code. Even these acts are really needs to be punished, but it is not defined on our RPC. We cannot consider that as a crime or a felonious act. And after that, the court must render a proper decision, and that decision is to dismiss the case. After making the decision, it will be recommended to the President through the Department of Justice or DOJ to create a law against that particular crime. The basis of the paragraph 1 according to the legal maxim in the Article 5 in our RPC is nullum crimen nulla poena sine lege, means when there is no crime, there is no law punishing it.
My name is Mary Namocot from CCRIM 27, and our topic for this evening is all about the Article 6, consummated, frustrated, and attempted felonies. We start about the consummated. A felony is at the consummated stage when all the elements necessary for its execution and accomplice are present, and all acts of the execution which would be to produce the felony as a consequence. A felony is at the frustrated stage of the offender performs all the acts of execution which would produce the felony as a consequence, but which nevertheless do not produce by its reason or cause independent of the will of the perpetrator. Here is some example of frustration: the rape and arson. A felony is in the attempted stage when the offender commences the commission of the felony directly by the overacts and does not perform all the acts of execution which should be produced the felony the reason of some cause of accident under his own spontaneous desistance. Overt acts are those which, if allowed to continue, will logically result in a felony. Always remember, for our vision makes reference to felonies, we studied all violence of revised penal code are called felonies. In other words, we have to remember the stage of commission of the crimes are felonies are only applicable reverse penal code. If not applicable, it's not relevant, and there's no attempt and frustrated stage if violated was penal law.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Pia Acuno reporting the Article 7 when light felonies are punishable. Light felonies are punishable only when they have been consummated. When the exemption of those committed against person or properties. Right felonies are those infraction of law for the commission of which the penalty of arresto minor or of fines not exceeding 200 pesos on or both. These are the light felonies punished by the revised penal code. First, slight physical injuries or any physical violence which does not provide any injuries such as slapping the face of the offended party. Second, thief, the action of stealing. Third, alteration of boundary marks. Or shall we say paglilipat o pagtanggal ng boundaries o muhon Fourth, malicious mischief. Common example of this is such act is intentional, like smashing, kicking the doors, painting, painting the walls of a building or any walls. Fifth, intriguing against honor is any scheme or plot designed to blemish the reputation of a person. Example of that is libel by means of writing or similar means. Question: why are attempted and frustrated light felonies are not punishable? Because of such insignificant moral and material injuries, the public conscience stopped with providing a light penalty for those consumption if they are not consummated. The wrong done is so light that there is no need to provide a penalty at all. Second, why is an accessory is consummated, light felonies are not punishable? Because light felonies are punishable only when they have been consummated. Conspiracy and proposal to commit felonies are punishable. It exists when two or more persons care to an argument, the commission of crime and to decide to commit it. So that would be all. That's the end of our topic. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmate. My name is Sakur Batara. Today, I will discuss to you about criminal liability. Criminal liability under the Article 4, Paragraph 1 of Revised Penal Code Book 1. What is criminal liability? Criminal liability is from the word criminal, is a person who committed crime. Liability, the state of being responsible for something. When you combine it called criminal liability. Now, according to Revised Penal Code Paragraph 1, criminal liability shall be incurred by any person committing a felony delicto or to the wrongful act than be different from that which he intended. According to Article 4, Revised Penal Code number 2, perform an act which will be an offense against person or property were it not for inherent impossibility of its accomplishment or on account of the employment of inadequate or effectual means. Here comes the three. First one, error of a person means mistake of identity. Number two, aberrator ictus means mistake in blue. And number three, praetor intentionem means lack of intent to commit so be wrongful. And that's all. Thank you.